Get out while you still got your scalp.
If I leave, it'll be with you, Gabe.
I didn't take the sermons when I was a slave. And I didn't learn mercy, Boone.
Then call your braves.
They've smelled blood out there. It would be hard.
Then give your orders.
You helped me get free. I owe you a piece of Gabe Cooper.
I need that piece that wants what any man has a right to have.
All right. I'll lead you through the country of my people, with no father. And once we have reached its boundaries, I owe you no debt. Is that understood? A white man's custom. A Tuscarora needs no handshake to seal a bargain.
When y'all gonna wake up? Who told you from Africa? If they were, listen to me, if they were lost at sea, listen, I want you to use your own intellect. If they were lost at sea, why would they go all the way to Africa to get millions of slaves and bring them all the way back here where they could have enslaved the natives that were here? You know why? Because they did enslave the natives that were here. The Mayans and the Aztecs. That's us, bro. Don't nobody know where the fuck they went. Don't nobody know where they went. We the Aztecs. We the Mayans. We had pyramids over here called mounds. We got pyramids in Egypt, bro. The same likeness. We know that niggas, that's why they put Egyptians as white people, bro. Because they don't want you to wake up to it, bro. They beat you to dust in slavery because they don't want you to realize the truth. You really Aztec and a Mayan, bro. Christopher Columbus's diary, he said he seen black people over here picking cotton, bro. His second voyage. Read his diary. He will tell you.
Attention black Americans. You've been lied to. America is actually your homeland. Pan-Africanism was designed to keep you as a slave. These dark people are our ancestors. Pay attention to the people they're arresting. Those are the people that they called the Native Americans of today. According to the text, these people were the invaders of our ancient ancestors' land. Look at the stripes on their body. The striped prison jumpsuits were inspired by our ancestors. These images are from the pyramids in North America. Yes, there are pyramids in North America. North America actually has more pyramids than Egypt. They are older and larger as well. The real Indians don't look like this. They look like you. That's why they send you to your oppressor schools and they torture you as African so you don't know that you are the original landlords of this country. You don't have Indian in your family, you are the Indian. The truth is stranger than fiction.
Everybody. So I'm trying to figure out why these Native Americans are so upset. What are they mad about? I really don't have any interest in disrespecting anybody, but it's about that time because I kind of just don't care no more. But I want to know one thing. Well, maybe two. But what I'd like to know first, where the fuck was y'all Native Americans at during this Trail of Tears, alleged Trail of Tears? Where did y'all come from? Did you come from Virginia and they made you walk all the way to Oklahoma? Did you come from Alabama and they made you walk all the way to Oklahoma? Were you in Florida and they made you walk to Oklahoma? Were you in New York, Rhode Island, and they made you walk to Oklahoma? You took the Indians from Indian country and you took the motherfuckers over to I'm gonna need somebody to get back to me on that shit, right? Secondly, we don't even got to go back that far, but I'm going to go there just for this one thing regarding that Trail of Tears. When the fuck did slaves have time to stop marching to grow corn and potatoes for the fucking Irish and then walk their asses the rest of the way to Oklahoma to go and be civilized? Hold up. If you have to be civilized, your ass wasn't civil already. Okay? If you got to be naturalized, guess what? You're not natural to the land already. Okay? So, like I said, we don't even have to go back that far. Let's go back 49 years to April 11th, 68, excuse me. 49 short years ago, okay? Now, I'm trying to find out which one of these Native Americans got a great uncle, a grandfather, or any one of these motherfuckers that threw a cocktail through a Detroit dry cleaners when they was mad because they killed Martin Luther King. I need someone to tell me where exactly were your folks when they was rioting in Memphis. Okay? Was your people taking TVs and looting and fucking shit up in Compton and Watts or Oakland, right? When they killed Martin Luther King? Was y'all asses in Baltimore tearing shit up? Y'all came up off the reservation to help march with the so-called African Americans, so-called Negroes, so-called black people? You're fucking lying. Y'all need to think about that. I wasn't born when the Civil Rights Act came out. How do I know this? Because I fucking read. Y'all read about the civil rights movement. They always talked about the civil rights movement, but never heard the law that was passed, the Civil Rights Act. The first one in 1866. They never read the second one in the 20th, the first one in the 20th century regarding voters registration. They never, the voters registration, the follow-up.
African American. Born and raised, and as soon as you hyphenate it, that means I'm not a full American. I'm not really an American, you know. And it also means that other people can say, go back to your country. No, baby, this is my country.
Mongoloids only live in the Northwest. Mongoloids never lived in the Southeast. In Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, the Carolinas, Virginia, Carolina, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, you heard me, California, Texas. Mongoloids never lived in none of those places that was only indigenous, misnamed black people. Mongoloids only lived in the Northwest. In Virginia, well over a decade before the first imported Negroes were shipped into Jamestown, Virginia from the Caribbean in 1619, John Smith in 1607 had encountered the Powhatan Nation and described them as being so-called misnomer black people. The same John Smith that we seen in the Pocahontas movie. John Smith had described Pocahontas' people as being indigenous black people, according to his own historical voyage accounts. John Smith, when he was at war with the Powhatan Indians, he described...
The question is, why didn't they tell the generations after that what their birthright was? Even though we may not like what has become of what our ancestors left us, it's up to every generation in their truth to make a stand and make a change. But we don't have a right to deny the future generations the inheritance of life given to them because of the mistakes of our ancestors in the past. We need to take stock in who we are.
Nigga, they lie to you. I need my reparations, no hesitation. Fuck your medication, your segregation, nigga. Times is changing. Times is changing. Wake the fuck up. They say we came from Africa. My nigga.